I have literally, and I don't think I will ever meet someone who works as hard as my grandfather works.
One word that I would use to describe Mr. Yavari is a man of high integrity.
He's definitely a good role model, fellow. You couldn't go wrong following his footsteps.
An amazing businessman, but he cares about the people that work for him.
He got a lot on his shoulders, so he's very, very strong.
From where PAI started to where we are today, there's no comparison.
We touch the lives of so many people and trucks, and it's just like, it's so global, it's so connected.
Why is PAI important to the world? We help keep the trucks moving.
We make these trucks run.
We wouldn't be where we're at today without trucking.
My dad is truly a very remarkable person. He came from a moment in time where there was war and there was poverty. He witnessed electricity for the first time. To this world, to this age, to this time, he just gets it. He's open to this newness of any new thing that comes ahead of him. One of the most valuable, precious things that we have in life is experience. And when I look back, I think to the amazing experience that he has had his entire life. I mean, growing up with really nothing in a small village, and then going out to other parts of the world and other countries on his own at a very young age. And he has taken so many people with him on this journey. He always makes sure that the customer and us and our supplier all were in line together. It's always been designed for the long term, nothing short term. That's pretty much the PAI philosophy. It happened one day at a time. He's very smart and meticulous and steadfast in everything that he does. And then one day becomes 50 years later, and then you have something remarkable. My dad is a visionary. He does see things. He does have a sense of where the business is going to go, where life is going to go. He has always been there for so many people. I think he's super generous and thoughtful and so aware of everything that's happening.
I born in that village, they call it Abshahi. But that time, it was tough time. No bread, no food, no nothing. Because war broke down, second war between Germany and Europe. And people coming from India was wealthy, they had money and everything. And so I said, no, I want to go. And I've been fortunate also. I had my uncle was in Bombay, and he sent me an invitation to go as a student go there. Those days was, India was British colony. And you have to get a visa from the British consul. Then I get my visa, and by train coming to the border of Iraq from India. The first thing I remember when I get into the Bombay, which is today is Mumbai, they call it. Bombay is a big city. Bombay was double-decker bus there, and I said, total difference than my own city. This area, unbelievable, something else, basically new world for me. Then I got by the ocean, I standing by the ocean, I said, wow, goodness, lot of water here. And my city, we didn't have a small pool, we went to swim. And water was very dear over there, no people fighting for life for the water. In the right city, but here, the ocean was water. I cannot explain to you how I felt that day. Even today, I remember, I cannot control myself. So anyhow, today I've been in Bombay, the restaurant, it was war, at night was dark, no lights because of the Japanese coming to bombard here. So the restaurant, I've been over there. In the beginning, as my job was washing floor, and 6 months was that until I get the little language of the Indian language. Then there, sometimes to lunchtime, I could sit behind the cashier, learn the cashier things. But one day I came, one of the boys over the city, one guy over the city and over there waiting for you. I look at him and then who is that one? I go, he came to me, he said, oh, you are Habib? I said, yes. He said, you're my uncle's son and I'm your cousin. So then I wrapped up and go to Pune. And that was, the restaurant was belonged to the troop, and bought for troop at night. With the soldier coming with the boss. Every night coming and they emptied, and evening coming, and at night 11 o'clock they come back to the camp. And their place in Pune also was the Pune camp. Section of the Pune was really belonged to the only soldier could go. At night, the soldier was fighting. We don't either know they are British or American or Italian, but I know their hat is different. Only thing. So, but at night sometimes they start fighting, boxing, and really whole restaurant make it upside down, breaking windows, threw all the chairs to the street. But Indian police standing outside could not touch him. Only MP, military police could come and take him to camp. Then I gone to Iran with the other guy, he's a mechanic, a driver, and gone to Iran and buy the truck and start trucking business from that on. I was 17 years old when I left India, back to Iran. I was 12 and a half when I gone to India. I was 4.5 years, 5 years, I've been belong to exactly 5 years I have been in India. Then I gone to somebody pushing me to go and a different life. So it's gone. Fortunately, I gone to the trucking business, and within 6 months, or sometimes I said, what a mistake I made. What I had great over there, and really, because not making too much money also was tough in Iran, and also my truck was, the old truck was a diamond. The first truck I bought is a Diamond T, is a military leftover those days. Very tough to get the parts, everything. Parts was not available. Sometimes middle of the desert, break the parts 3-4 days, 1 week, just to go to city and find something, one axle shop or something, find it, bring it back to fix the truck. And it was very difficult for 6 months, 8 months. But eventually I got used to it and get over with me and learn it. And I started liking it. I liked it, and I've been there about 5-6 years. Is this trucking in Iran? And then my uncle, again my cousin in Pune, did write him a letter. Why you waiting in Iran? You know trucking scene, truck port, everything. Here all the truck getting auction, very cheap price with the city has iron. People buy it, scrap it, and this is a very good opportunity if you want to do it. And that's the time. Mr. Parsai is my cousin. He was doing something else, which is the last time I mentioned also to you. He was working somewhere else. I asked him, can you do my truck, do it, drive it, whatever it makes it, make it half and half. Have you, have me, and I go to India to come back. He's accepted. He resigned that place. He was driving for somebody else. He resigned and took my truck, and I gone to India. I got back to India, and as soon as I got there, from city of Bombay, when I entered, that one guy over there was the exchanger, which I knew him from old time. He said, you are here to buy truck? I said, yes. I said, he said, the money, I paid the money, anything, partner, half and half, because I didn't have enough money to. But my cousin over there said, if you have money, I can give it to you, you can borrow from me. But he, because he got good export also license or something, he should have it. I said, okay, thank you very much. And I was in a hotel, he took me to his apartment. Then I go to the camp. I checked it 1 week before, and I said, a lot of trucks here. India was really place of the warehouse, huge warehouse with the train was going inside. both sides, all the parts, that equipment, everything, you name it was there. Blanket, shirt, chocolate. And then I started auctioning it. I got 15,000 rupees for 25 truck. Don't say I put the hand up. Constant, I pour a lot of 25, I bought it. Until the end of the year was 25,000 rupees, 25 truck. And then price gone up to 40 and 50. I didn't do it anymore. I did buy that much, I could handle it. And at the same time, I came back from the camp. One of the Indian people come to me and said, they called me Awasop, 500 rupees, 500 I can pay you, then let it go. I said, no, 1 million. But I didn't want to give him, I wanted to see how much he can go. He said, no, it's too much. I said, okay, forget it then. And I don't want to sell it also. So that's I started business over there. I started shipping it to Iran, and really that those days was make myself great things. I really come to Iran. I start those truck was not usable on the road in Iran. Also, they had to disassemble it and make it from the beginning. However, it was brand new, but they still had a lot of job to do it. At that time, I was around 24 years old. So that's the area I started with the port. Also, people were coming to me asking, begging for one port, and big money by paying for the port. I said, that's the port business, not bad also. After this truck, I sold it. I gone again to India one time more, and went to the Calcutta, Panagar. Over there also 25 truck, but both over there also by train, bring it to Bombay and ship it back. Several times gone back and forth also. So really that's trucking. I did the trucking also at the port. I started doing the port business. Port business, because port was not available in Iran. I could do some port to Italy and Germany and Japan also. Japan was very good because those days after war they needed the business. Very respected me, and really any sample we could give to them, they make it something and ship it to me. And very good money maker was this. PAI was not port in the beginning, but my wife said if PAI also should make it partner. So okay, and his wife was different city, bring his wife also to Tehran. So they come also, and PAI become 1/3, I was 2/3 land, and they start building that big company. They call it Iran Mac. Those beginning was Iran Mac. All the Mac, telex or everything coming to us. Those days was telex was not internet or something. Always telex was very huge. Somebody had a telex that's very big. A Mac truck send it by telephone or something, a telegram to tell people, bring it to them. They normally, because people in Iran Mac, they come to us. And they upset from America, it's something they from Mac, they come over there, take picture of their store. And they know this is not good. Because we registered, of course, Iran Mac, and they be registered also. That like registration make a mistake, they give it to us. They should not give it to us. Then friend of mine in Mac said, better change your name. You're fighting with a big, huge company, and really better not to do it. I said, okay, I change it, but I don't care, but I need a stationery sign of the store and so many things. I paid it, they have to pay me. If I pay me, I do it. Then the talker called me the next day. I said, okay, what about cost? Send me the invoice, they pay you. Get some money from them, and I changed it. Name a company, change them to Iran Merchant. Iran Merchant, because I want IMC. It was IMC logo, but our port, we make in Italy or somewhere. We had the logo, same as here, PAI. Over there, one make the same things. The company grew up very much big, very rich, very nicely, and anything we could find the parts, we could sell it there. And first I wanted to go to Italy, open a branch office in Italy, same as we here PAI. I went Italy 3 months. I was in Italy also to get the license, everything to establish Italy and make a port in Italy, because a lot of gear we buy from Italy those days. And I said, Italy, nice place to be, Bologna. But after 3 months, I said, boy, I'm doing Italy. If I wrote US something, should go to US. Because those days, made in USA was different than the made in Italy. Anything made in USA was double the price. Quality-wise, everything respected. And people was like that. But in Italy, Japan, everything was really cheap. Those are cheaper parts. But US was different brand. Then decided I come to US, 1963, first time I come to US to check it out. I got to New York with my 2 kids, with my wife. I got to Los Angeles. We drive from Chicago to Los Angeles by the road. And believe me, on the road one time, police stopped me and he said, "Your license." I gave a license. He could not read it because the license they don't but French. Instead, police said, "What is this? What is this?" I said, "The driver license is Iranian." He said, "You know why I stopped you?" I said, because of English, I had a little bit English because I've been in India and those restaurant soldier or something, I knew that. So because you highlight and low light going. I said, then you don't do that because people coming out, they put the low lights, not get at their eyes. I said, no, here, don't do that. And that's all. Since that, we are here and manufacturing there.
When we look at this company and you look at the number of people that have been here for how many years, how is that possible?
I think that's just the culture that he's created. It's just, he makes it a place that you just never want to leave.
PAI as a company is a reflection of the man who put his life into it.
It's only possible because of someone like him.
He always pushed forward and he always had the vision that it would be a success.
He's a one-of-a-kind man who created this one-of-a-kind company.
The image of him not as an employer and not as a boss, but as a father figure.
It was all because of his dedication and hard work. I mean, he just never stopped working.